Hold on. What's happening? My favorite. I heard. Wait, hold on. Before we even get into the drama. May 1st. 2022. Feel me? On a Sunday. Nice and beautiful day, as you can see from the mirror in the back, or the reflection of it. The sun is out. It's quiet outside for now because the camera's on. People know how to behave when they see camera. They be like, oh. But when people are not watching them, whoo, people are vicious. See, when the camera is on, people tend to behave. That's why I always believe that they should put camera on every corner. Feel me? Once they realize it's a camera there, it doesn't allow them to entertain that demon side of them, because it's like they're being watched. Now, if you could take the same approach that a camera is watching over you, right? Why don't you take the same approach and see that they said God sees all things? So once you have believe in what that word says, that God sees all things, then God is like a camera that's watching you, that's holding you accountable, because you know you can't tell a lie to God because you know he's watching you. So that automatically forces you to want to do good, because you know somebody's watching over you and you have to do good. And when you practice that, you become good itself. You feel me? You just do good and forget that the camera is even there, because it becomes part of your behavior now. Now it may become second nature, because you have to do good. Who say you have to do bad? We know hurt people hurt people. So people practice hurting people because they're trying to relieve some form of frustration. You feel me? They're trying to relieve themselves from some form of pain that they refuse to face. You feel me? So guess what? They're going to vicariously live through someone like me by hurting me so they can relieve their pain. Oh, they want to laugh, so they be like, ha, 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 let's laugh at Jeff, you feel me? But it is what it is, man. Just take the words. If, hold on. If God sees all, that's what it says in the Bible, right? A lot of niggas say they don't believe in the Bible, but yet believe that the United States government is in control of the air. They believe that the United States government is tapping all our phones. They got softwares. They got drones. You give the United States government a whole lot of credit over things that's conspiracy. But yeah, you can't give God credit for the things that the United States government copied from God himself. How you think they got all this technology into works? It's called tech knowledge. You feel me? It's just the technical version of what knowledge look like. That's all it is. But it is not knowledge itself. It's crazy how these people think. But it is what it is. Anyway, man. Let it pass by. Hold on. Somebody walking by. I decided to stay home tonight. I decided I'ma treat you right. Anyway, let's get it. So yeah, there's a lot of things going on. I was talking about, yeah, people just, you know, it is what it is. Like, they behave nowadays. Even when a camera is on, you feel me? God cannot be like the camera, because you can't gaslight God to go against itself. You feel me? Cameras are created for security purpose, to watch over things. So gaslighting the person that's watching the camera is like, who watched the person who's watching the camera? You feel me? We don't have to worry that with God itself, because God is just. So we don't have to worry about somebody manipulating God himself. You feel me? So it's like, some people have manipulated a person who's watching the camera so that they can do things in front of the camera itself. So that just came to mind. I had to just put that out there. Shout out to Poppy. You feel me? We just gotta put that out there. You dig? I just want to talk about, I had a topic actually, I ain't gonna lie. Damn. It is called, you know, it's always a one-word thing. I already got the message lined up. I just need the word itself. It is called adrenaline. Yes. adrenaline that you feel. You feel me? A lot of us, you and I, are blessed enough to have feeling for things that we automatically feel. You feel me? Your consciousness comes from your emotion. You feel me? I'm taking them to class right now. Conscious is developed from emotion. Emotion is E, which is energy in motion. So energy in motion is what creates your consciousness. You feel me? It is the essence of your consciousness. It is the equivalent of water vapor. It is equivalent of you boiling water, right? And the water is transforming or transferring into a vapor form. So consciousness is the vapor of energy motion. So emotion, you feel me? So some of us are just, you know, we just born with a super empathy. We very empathy. I can be in somebody else's shoes and feel their pain, literally feel their pain second naturally, like feel the pain itself. You know how somebody said, hold on, let me see how much minutes we got. Yeah, we got time. Flow with it. Let's go. So you know how somebody says, I can feel your pain? They really mean it. You feel me? Maybe they really mean it, but I know people like you and I, you know, we special. We can actually feel somebody's pain, like literally feel it. That's why we don't get involved with things too much. We try to detach ourselves from people too much, because it's like a therapist is someone that somebody comes to and just pour their problem onto her. Where do you think the therapist go? Like, if you pouring so much problem onto somebody else, don't you think that's going to be a lot on that person? You feel me? That's why therapists needs therapists. You feel me? And that's how it goes. So who's watching the person who's watching the camera, nigga? It has to be somebody watching something. Like, you feel me? That's just how it works. When somebody pour that much into you, you need to have a therapist that you can pour it out onto and be like, hey, this person came into my office, da-da-da. And it's like, it becomes overwhelming on the person himself. You feel me? So people like us, we take on a lot. You feel me? Our feelings. You see, we have emotions, we have feelings, we know how to be in other people's shoes. So our consciousness is at a higher grade. You feel me? We're very conscious and aware of things. We tend to learn more things. We tend to be aware of things because of the emotions that we have, because of the feeling that we have for others, because of the right that I know that, or that's like, I know that would be wrong to do that to somebody. So when you in that frame of thinking, it evolves your consciousness, the circulation. Let's take emotions, which is energy emotion. Let's take a look at your emotions and let's assume your emotion is water and the consciousness is the vapor that comes out. It's a transfer. So imagine being in that circle of thought. You are gaining more consciousness. You just become more smarter and smarter and smarter. And this is how it works. When you in that frame of thinking and you in that goodwill of thinking, this is your gain. You gain stuff through it. But if you're in the opposite of a person who doesn't have enough emotions, they tend to have, and the key word that I'm using today is, damn, fuck, I forgot it again. It is adrenaline. You feel me? You see? When you have emotions, your adrenaline is like we constantly feel what it feels to be. I feel adrenaline every day. Feel like I can see an ant and I can step on it and be like, oh damn, like fuck. It's like a feeling. It's a feeling that comes up because you feel for everything else. Your feeling is very high. You could say it's not sensitive in a bad form. You just know you just know how to feel. Like, you feel me? You don't have to force a feeling. I don't have to. A person who does not have enough emotions will go on top of a building and jump off just to feel the adrenaline that I feel for a small thing like a bird. You feel me? Because I don't have to try that hard to feel that. They have to jump over a building with a parachute. They have to walk on a skinny rope between two buildings. These are just examples, so don't attach it to any race, because you know people are very sensitive about this racial shit. Or they will have to carry a big ass gun with them, or they will have to drive a fast car just to jump over a cliff, just to feel that rush. There's a rush. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like just to feel a rush or just to feel something, because it's hard for them to feel. You feel me? They are emotionless. You feel me? Hold on. They are emotional. This is why in my own life, that's why people, I attract people who are emotionless. The reason why, because they like the idea of almost getting caught. They like the idea of want to punching you and hiding out, and they playing that game. Like, they get that rush from me. They get that adrenaline. It's like a drug to them. It's like they're addicted to it. So they're like, whew, whew. Like it's like it gives them that feeling, because they don't get to feel that every day. Me peeing, I can go to the bathroom and pee, and I can get that same rush just from releasing myself, because my feeling is at a very, very high vibration. So my consciousness is also at a very high vibration. So I tend to pick up on things very fast, and I tend to know how to treat people very well. But a person who's emotionless, like my enemies and Poppy and them, you know, we ain't gonna mention too many. Anyway, who are emotionless tend to don't have, they feeling is not first-handed. It's more, it comes second nature. They have to do something exotic. They have to do something erotic. They have to do something obnoxious. It's out of left field kind of feel. Like they got to do something like that just to get that rush, like to stab somebody or do something or get away with murder or poison or try to put something in your food or spit in your, like those kind of things. They have to do something at that pace, or they have to start an argument, almost start a fight. It gives them that rush. Hold on, let it pass. I don't want to seem too crazy, because, you know, people hate me so much. I'm in public talking, you feel me? We in public talking, so you don't want people to call the cops on you and be like, oh, he's yelling, you feel me? They'll do that to you. So you got to be careful, especially if you're a YouTuber and you're just walking outside and you're just doing your YouTube video. They don't even know whether you're on FaceTime or not. They could probably call the cops on you because they don't like you. So I always wait for people to pass by. And it's also a sign of respect, because that's the highest consciousness itself. When you see somebody's passing by, you acknowledge they present. You stop talking, let them pass by. Then you keep talking again. You feel me? It's just a different form of thinking. You feel me? I'm just trying to break it down in simplest form. And it's emotion and consciousness. And it's just, they basically, you know, both the same. So people who are emotionless lack consciousness. Because when you're conscious about something, you know not to do certain things. They don't have to tell you, they don't have to pass a law for you to do the right thing, because you're conscious of these things. Yeah, fuck. But anyway, so a person who's emotionless will have to go above and beyond just to get a feeling that I get, that I take for granted sometimes. But it's like you can't take it for granted. It's like you put in the work already to get these feelings handed to you automatically. It comes. I can take a piss and I'm like, it just give me a rush. I can fart. I'm like, whoo, like I'm just, there's just simple things that I'm talking about. But I can help somebody out and feel good about myself. And instead of for the person to say thank you to me, I say thank you to them. I'm like, thank you for allowing me to help you, because it made me feel good. You feel me? A lot of people will not understand that concept. It made me feel good that you trusted me to ask me for help. So I want to thank you. And they'll be like, no, thank you. I'll be like, hey, we in agreement then. You feel me? Because now we both thanking each other. You feel me? A person who's emotionless would not feel that. A person who's emotionless does not have such a conscience to think on that form of level. They will have, let me walk. Nah, we got 5 minutes. I'll start walking in like 2. They will have to do, for them to feel what I just felt, but in a good, because I did something good. But for them to feel the same feeling, because the feeling comes from the same receptor. It comes from the same, receptor. So just like every drug comes from the same receptor, it's just that it's the level of the drug that allowed the receptor to give you more of a high, or whatever it is. It's a sense. You feel me? So they coming from the same place. It's just that the level of the drug is what gives them more of a high. You feel me? Basically, that's what it releases. So all these things, you can actually get these highs automatically. You don't even have to do drugs. You can, if you know how to tap into your mind and know how to do the right things. Every known drug on earth is already in you. The only thing these drugs are doing is basically it's almost like switching the receptors on just to enhance it. But it's not the drug itself that you're taking. You feel me? That's greater in you than anything else in the world. The scientists already know this, so the only thing they do is make things to trigger a response in you. so your body can help to cure you. Like a virus, they make, what do you call it? Vaccines. But the vaccine is already in you. Or the only thing it's doing is just activating. Yeah, the word is activate. It activates it. It's already in you. Everything is already in you, my nigga. Trust me on that. All they doing is just activating it in you. And that's all they doing. That's why there's a placebo effect, where they give you a drug and tell you that's the drug itself. And they trick you to think that's the drug. And when you take the drug, you actually cure yourself because you activated yourself without the helping or the enhancing. It's right into the subject too. So you have a drug, right, that can help you. It helps you activate something that's already in you already. Bomb. Then you have a placebo drug, which is a fake drug that is a water pill that they tell you is a drug, right? And then you activate the thing yourself because they trick you. Well, that's the same thing with consciousness. You feel me? You have a conscious, right, that you can already activate yourself. All you gotta do is just do the work. People who are unable to do that need a pill. The pill comes in the form of violence. The pill comes in the form of rush. The pill comes in the form of what do you call it? They have to be like, they have to go out of left field just to get this consciousness or just to get this feel, or just to get this. Hold on, let's see. Because they don't automatically have these things, and their brain cannot store. Because sometimes you can actually store in your mind an emotion and what it feels like. So they mimic saying things. Let's just say there's a basketball game and the person did a nice move, and you're like, and you like, yeah, but your shit was genuine. A person who doesn't know how to feel, like there's people out there who just cannot feel like this, but they mimic. So they know if there's a basket score, they know somebody's going to react. So they mimic the reaction of a feeling, but they don't really feel it. You feel me? Yeah, that's him right there. But it's funny how that works, right? But when it comes to hate, they know how to feel angry. That comes automatically to them. But it is unbalanced because they don't know how to feel good for somebody else. They don't know how to feel or the need to care for somebody else. But they're so quick to react when it comes to hate. You see how that shit works? Because they don't have, the emotion is shock. You know what I mean? They have a shock emotion. Something must have happened. This is why you got to take off your wounds, my nigga. Even an earthquake, the aftershock is worse than the earthquake itself. So the shock lasts for a shock can last for a lifetime. When you go through something, it's a shock. You just got to make peace with it. You feel me? Make peace with it. Accept it as part of who you are now and just move on. Because the aftershock of anything that happens to you, anything that's bad that happened to you, let's assume it's an earthquake. Even when it's a flood or a hurricane, there's a flood that follows. The aftermath is the bad part. It's the worst part, actually. You feel me? Because you refuse to let things go. So this is when the hurt really comes in. You feel me? Nah, I mean, trust me, I know, man. I've been through it. I know what I'm talking about. This is how I get to handle stuff and deal with shit like that. And this is why my consciousness is a little higher. And I'm not trying to brag or anything else like that, but I'm a person that nobody tells nothing to, but a lot happens to. So how do you think I discover what's really going on? You got to be very high in consciousness. You got to come into a room and smell the conversation that went on. You can do that with your consciousness. You know what I mean? And all you got to do is just be an honest individual. You feel me? When you honest, guess what? Everything else in your life that takes a step forward is also honest. So honesty will be revealed to you when you look for answers. You feel me? Because you a stand-up dude. But when you lie to yourself, even looking for the truth, you're going to tell a lie to yourself. And the truth is you're going to lie to yourself and you wouldn't even want to receive the whole truth. You feel me? And that's just how it goes, my nigga. You feel me? I always try to receive the whole truth. They're just scared to tell me the truth because they scared for repercussion and all that. They can't even face me, nigga. I'm outside every day. Don't have a car. I'm proud to say, but I'm just saying. You dig? Anyway, in conclusion, right? Look, how do you build your consciousness? You have to be emotionally involved. Understand that feeling bad, feeling sad, feeling good is a good thing. It is a good thing for you to feel something for something. It is a good thing. Stop holding your feelings in. Stop pretending that you don't feel nothing. This is when you don't have no consciousness, because your consciousness don't grow. It's at a beta state. You feel me? You need to be able to articulate what you feel when you feel it. You feel me? When that happens, that is a healthy result because that means your receptors is working. You feel me? Now, the bad part is how you go about handling what you feel. If you feel mad, you don't go out there and beat somebody up or plans. No, just handle it the right way. Try to speak it out. You feel me? Simple. This shit is simple. This is how you build it. But you don't want to be like these niggas out here who have to overreact to things so they can get a rush, so they can get some kind of feeling, because they feeling is so shocked. It's like a pussy that have been beat up so much that she can't even feel good no more. So she gotta have at least 10 dicks at one time just to feel something. It has been abused. You feel me? That's because you keep holding your feelings down. You acting too hard, and you acting like you shouldn't care, to the point where it is in shock. It is numb. It is not receptive. It is not receiving nothing at all. So it's like you have to overdo things just so you can get a feel for it. You feel me? And that's the problem with these niggas. They have abused themselves. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta go. They have abused themselves, and they haven't allowed themselves to be honest with themselves. This is why they act out in violence. This is how they plan, they stalk, they spy, they rape, they steal. The list goes on. Anyway, I gotta go.